Good morning and welcome to NFL Gameline. This is our last edition for the regular season. Um, Joining me is my longtime buddy and good friend Earl Rush. How you doing, Earl? Go Rush.
I'm doing well, Larry. Congratulations on uh, winning this year for the third straight year in a row. I'm not going to be a sore loser. I'm going to congratulate you. And we get this last weekend.
Okay, the important thing is that we're having fun. That's the important thing.
That's
Especially
always, that's always the important thing. If I'm not having fun, I am not going to participate. I don't care what show it is.
okay. So Neil is giving us his picks. He's not going to join us today.
Okay.
But he selected the games and has given the picks. And I'll let you know those picks. So the first game he gave us is Panthers versus Falcons. You know, you got a team that really got players. One team has a bunch of players trying to prove themselves. The other team still has an outside shot at the playoffs, which is the Falcons. Who do you like in that game, Earl?
The Falcons and who?
The Panthers.
Oh, I'm the Falcons.
Neil picked the Falcons, and I'll pick the Falcons as well.
Yeah, the Panthers are trash. I don't
Okay.
care what they say about Bryce is improving and everything. He ain't improving that much.
Okay, so the next game, I think we all had the Falcons in this game, and the Falcons certainly have a lot more to play for. While even though some individuals on the Panthers have something to play for.
Are they still in the running for the playoffs, the Falcons?
Yes, but they need some luck, and it ties into the next game, the Saints and the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers win there, and if they lose and the Falcons win, the Falcons get in. So Saints versus Buccaneers. Neil is taking the Buccaneers.
Yeah, Buccaneers.
I think all three of us will take the Buccaneers too. Okay, here's a game with two teams that are battling for a possible playoff spot. We have the Seahawks versus the Rams. Right now, the Rams have an inside track. Games in Los Angeles. Who do you like in that game, Seahawks or Rams?
Well, I'm going to go with the home team like Neil would.
I'm going to go with the home team too, and Neil went with the home team as well. Okay. Here we go with another game that has playoff implications. One team has already clinched it. The other team, if they win there, and that's the Chiefs versus the Broncos. Neil has picked the Broncos. Earl, who do you like?
Broncos. Kansas City sitting everybody out.
Yeah, I guess that's all of us. This is a bad week because people are not playing. The next game he has is the Texans versus the Titans. Now the Texans have already clinched their spot, so I'm not sure how many of their regulars will be playing. Titans, again, you have a bunch of individuals that are hoping to impress somebody. Titans are at home. Texans versus the Titans. Who do you have?
I take the Texans.
Neil takes the Texans, and so do I.
Yeah. So I'm not okay. All right.
Giants versus the Eagles in Philadelphia. I know Hurts is not playing. Barkley's not playing. Giants playing for pride. So this one is a little tricky. What do you think? The Giants bench versus the Eagles? Giants starters versus the Eagles bench, or what? Who do you have in that game?
Who they playing? The Giants?
Yeah. Barkley's not playing. Hurts is not playing. Probably some of the Eagles' offensive line isn't playing.
They need to beat the Giants. I'm going with Philly.
Okay, all of us are going with the same team too. So the last game, the Vikings versus the Lions.
So hold on. It just happened to be this way because I know you don't play that way. You play straight up. So if you have all the same selections as Bill, there's no way you can lose.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like the games that he gave us. I mean, this is the only game I could possibly go against him. He's picking the Lions. I'm going to take the Vikings in that game.
Where are they playing?
Detroit. Even though the Vikings purchased like 1,900 tickets for their fans, which is interesting.
That
Small
ain't,
portion.
that ain't enough. 50,000 person stadium. You know, who cares about 50,000? I'm going to answer your question, Larry. I know you're busy. I'm going to go with the Lions.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the Vikings in this game in the upset. Lions have too many people out. I think the Lions are kind of reeling now, even though they've only really lost one game with all these injuries. But I think the Vikings are a harder team right now, and the Vikings are going there, surprise Detroit, and the Vikings will be the #1 seed in the NFC.
Okay. Only time will tell.
But that's all we have. But I guess this will in the regular season. So far, we have so many of the same teams. It's really not going to impact the final standings at all.
No.
So that's it. And if we decide to do a playoff edition, we'll let you guys know. Take care, everyone, and thanks for tuning in.